Go.
Hey, this is Browns beat writer Nate Ulrich from the Akron Beacon-Journal, alongside Steve Doerschuk, Browns beat writer from the Canton Repository, and we are here at First Energy Stadium after the Browns won 12-9 over the Baltimore Ravens in overtime, and we've got some questions for 3 and Out. Steve, we're going to start with this one. What's the deal with number 84, Derek Willis, who came up big in overtime?
The deal is, in a way, they're lucky that Baker Mayfield didn't get any snaps with the ones in training camp, or not many anyway. Very few snaps in training camp with the ones, and in the preseason games, none. Well, only a few there too. But the point is that Derek Willis spent his entire preseason and training camp catching balls from Baker Mayfield, and that showed today. Mayfield probably is a lot more comfortable with Derek Willis than he is with Jarvis Landry, if you can believe that. Because that's the guy he was throwing to throughout camp. Mayfield's probably more comfortable throwing to Devin Kajus than he is to David Njoku.
Yeah, we saw Willis get 3 catches, I think. Was it 61 yards today?
3 for 61, his only catches on the year. Yep.
Yeah, and a huge play on 3rd down for a 39-yard gain that helped them preserve that drive in overtime that led to the game-winning field goal.
Right. That offense there on that last drive, like the touchdown drive, the Browns' only touchdown drive today, came out of thin air. The offense seemed to be going nowhere. Baltimore seemed to look like, and did look like, a number 2 overall ranked defense, but that drive was pulled out of thin air, and the touchdown drive late in the first half was pulled out of thin air.
All right, that is our alarm. So we're going to move on to our next question, which is related, and it's, do the Browns need any wide receivers? Well, Rashard Higgins, who obviously has chemistry with Baker Mayfield, and to your point, Steve, Rashard Higgins was working with Baker Mayfield with the twos throughout training camp. They connect all the time. They connected for a first-half touchdown today. Higgins hurt his knee in this game, and let's not forget the Browns traded Josh Gordon a couple weeks ago. You know, I don't know. I say yes. I think they definitely need receiving help, and they have a workout scheduled with Rashard Matthews tomorrow, who was recently released by the Tennessee Titans. He ended up leaving the Titans because he wanted more playing time. He basically wanted a way out of Tennessee. He got it. He's a free agent now. He's going to work out with the Browns tomorrow, and he reportedly has another workout scheduled with the Chiefs on Tuesday. But kind of what is your take on the state of the receiving corps right now?
The state of the receiving corps, to me, is reflected by the fact, Nate, that at a critical part of not only this game, but this season, the whole season, the way the flow of this game needed to go, which was a win. But Streeter, who was with Oakland just a few weeks ago, not only was active, but he was asked to run a reverse in one of the key moments of the entire season. And they were lucky to dodge that bullet, and they really do have to. John Dorsey has to take a long look at the receiving corps. And my only afterthought on that would be that I would talk to Mayfield if I were them and make sure that he's comfortable or not with these guys, and how he would feel about the next guys coming in.
All right, another position to consider whether the Browns need reinforcements would be kicker, and we got a question here. How quick will we have a new kicker? Greg Joseph hit the 37-yard game-winning field goal with 2 seconds left in overtime to lift the Browns to the 12-9 win today. But we have fans asking about a new kicker. Greg Joseph did miss an extra point kick earlier in this game and a 55-yard field goal. Do you think it's time to look for an upgrade? It
probably is time to consider an upgrade. But Nate, you've heard for years, as I have for many years, that kickers, they grow in trees. I think the tree only holds about 25 kickers, and I think the Browns are down to about number 33 or number 34 in the pecking order. And from that standpoint, yes, I do think that they need to consider other options.
I do too. He's the hero for the day. That game winner, though, looked really funky. A line drive that went through. He heard a thud, he said, Greg Joseph that is, and believes that one of the Ravens got a piece of it. Hugh Jackson believes one of the Ravens got a piece of it. I've yet to see the replay really well and get confirmation on that. So we'll see. But yeah, it was a game winner. Despite that, the Browns are going to keep looking. I know they recently worked out kickers because you always have to have a ready list, and I think that they've got one. So we'll see how soon they decide to resort to that.
Yeah, and I think the thud was Baker Mayfield going like this. Mayfield confessed after the game that he wasn't watching until the very end. And all he said was, it looked low when he turned around. Yeah.
All right, well, that is a rare Browns AFC North win that we covered today. They snapped an 18-game winless streak in the division with this win today. However ugly the game-winning field goal might have been. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.